that up. All right, what's up, people? How's it going?
Hey.
What's going on?
I don't know where Danny is. I messaged him a couple times. Haven't heard anything from him. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know, but yeah, I haven't heard from Danny. So we're just gonna go on with the stuff because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. So he can just come in whenever we come in, and then he can pick up from there, and we'll go from there. 1 second, I'm trying to pull up the topic list because I want to kind of go in order here. Give me 1 second, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so Comic-Con was this past weekend, as you guys probably know, and we're gonna go over the list of everything. I'm pulling up the topics here, and okay, here we go. Topics. Oh, that doesn't tell me shit.
And wouldn't you know
Okay.
it? No,
all right.
No Man of Steel 2 announcement. Who would have guessed?
First of all, okay, we're gonna get to DC. Okay, we're gonna get to DC.
Oh, sorry,
we're gonna do Shazam, Black Adam, and then we're gonna talk about the DC because I do have a lot to talk about. And to be honest, with you, I got a lot to talk about when it comes to Marvel too. So we'll go first. We're gonna start with the Shazam trailer. Hold on. First, let me get to this. Big shout out to Oli School. Thank you so much for that super chat. Excited for Blue Beetle. I mean, there's not much in DC to be excited for, so I guess Blue Beetle. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Brittany, thank you for posting the topics in the thing. That helps out a lot. Actually, I appreciate that. So I'll give my thoughts on the Shazam trailer. If it looks like ass, it smells like ass, chances are it's probably ass. I'm sorry, I thought that trailer was fucking awful.
You didn't like the Iron Man 3 mixed in with
I hated it. I hated everything about it. I hated the humor. I hated how there's an actor who played in Fast and the Furious, but they doing a Fast and Furious joke, which makes no sense because that character's in there. So it's a whole universe thing that doesn't make any sense, and about family. And then the one part I hate the most about the Shazam movie, they doubled down in this movie by bringing all these motherfuckers in with powers. It's like, I hated that.
They brought the black guy back that gave him his power, which I have not seen Shazam.
I thought he died. I thought he died.
I did too, so I was confused.
He did die.
Okay, I was like, I haven't seen the movie in a minute, but I was like, I thought he gave his powers because
I just watched that movie 2 weeks ago because me and Tiff, we go through and we're trying to catch up on all these movies that she hasn't seen. So I went from, I thought the movie was okay when I saw it with Adam a couple years ago to when I rewatched it, I just dislike it and hate it altogether. And this movie, there in the trailer, nothing. I found nothing in this trailer that, to be honest with you, if it wasn't for the fact that I got to review this shit on YouTube, I would just skip that shit altogether because it just, the only thing that looks good about it is Zachary Quinto's suit. The new suit looks way better than the first one. Other than that, I just don't like it. You guys are free to talk. And Edgar, I'm not hating on it. It's not a surprise because I like a lot of things DC does, but I'm sorry, I was never a big fan. I'm allowed to have my opinion. If you like it, you're entitled to have your opinion. Everybody's entitled to have their own opinion on stuff. So Adam, we'll go with Adam, then Brett, and then you'll follow it up.
Honestly, when it comes to the Shazam trailer, I mean, I don't have a lot to say. It looks like a generic ass sequel, but it's gonna, like I'm either gonna love it or hate it. Like Shazam, the first one, I liked it a lot more the first time I saw it. Okay, rewatching it years later, like I did a ranking of all the DCU films on my channel, and I rewatched it. I'm like, you know what? This is the one I've gone back to the least, and I can see why. Okay, because I hate the villain in it. I thought the villain the villain is so fucking unmemorable. I can never remember his fucking name, which kills me because I love Mark Strong. But I can never remember. Yeah, the actor's so good, but I can never remember.
It's Dr. Savannah or something. The only reason why I remember that because I just watched it 2 weeks ago.
Okay, all right, yeah, but I can never remember the fucking villain's name. The humor is very hit and miss. I don't think the first film is awful by any means. It's not that memorable to me. This one doesn't look as memorable. So it's like whatever.
What about you, Britt?
So I just watched it probably like 20 minutes ago, so it could be fresh in my mind.
Okay.
And I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna say it wasn't like something I was like, oh, okay, but it does look basic, but it aligns with the basic aspect of the original.
Hmm.
And I get the whole like the original one's all about family, and your family may not be who you're born into, but who you connect with, and they trying to build on that. And then with them now, like, oh, y'all got powers, so you don't want to f with me, and I just got cool with y'all. Is kind of
Hmm.
like the potential tension. Everything else I think I missed. So is it just like old people mad that the young people got power? Like I'm really, really confused on what's the premise and who's supposed to be the villains. But it was just
Yeah.
like that's the part that kind of had me confused. Like where are we supposed to go with this story
Yeah.
other than y'all gonna come back and we gonna work together as a family and all is well.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to elaborate too much on this. I'm about to make a statement, and I don't want to elaborate too much on this because this is going to be our third topic. But I just want to know why we live in a world where this movie gets a sequel and it's a fake ass Superman movie when we can't get a real Superman sequel.
Yeah,
Why?
you're.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
What the fuck?
You're giving us this fake ass Superman and is getting a sequel when there's a real fucking Superman in the universe and they yet like that's the third topic. We'll get to that one. Second
I say,
topic.
and on that quick little rant, it's
Yeah.
just like they are self aware. Like the Flash exists, Batman exists, and then Aquaman is sexy, but then they don't mention Superman. So it is kind of like interesting, even though he had his fake cameo at the end of the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
the
yeah,
fake,
so
very fake cameo. So the Black Adam trailer was the one thing I was looking forward to the most coming from because like I did a stream for like 2 hours on Friday.
Yeah.
And if you go back and watch that stream, like I'm clearly more excited for DC going into this thing because I felt like Marvel has been a huge letdown in my opinion. DC is on the upward slope. I'm like, man, they like The Rock. He's talking about like Superman, like he knows, right? And then DC comes out and DC does nothing.
Nope.
Right? The Black Adam trailer comes out. Here's my thoughts about the Black Adam trailer. It's good. It doesn't do anything to make me more excited for the movie. I feel the same way after this trailer as I did the first trailer. Oh, it looks good. Nothing to get me like super hype. Like it doesn't feel like a must-see event, but it looks solid. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm definitely gonna go check it out. You?
Yeah. No. Look, I'll be honest with you. Okay, what you're saying right now about this trailer is exactly what I just said I was feeling about the fucking Shazam one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and I feel the same way about both fucking trailers. Like, there's really nothing in either one that's getting me more pumped for these movies. It's like, okay, I'll check it out if I got nothing to do that weekend. You know, that's basically the reaction to listens for me.
Before we get to Brett on Black Adam, Old School threw in a second super chat, and thank you so much for your 2 super chats, man. I really appreciate that. And he said the jokes in Shazam are aimed at kids. To be fair, that's very true, but at the same time, it isn't just the jokes that bothered me about that trailer and the first movie. To me, it just if you guys ever read Captain Marvel comics, Shazam comics. To me, it just doesn't feel like to capture the essence of what Billy Batson actually is or that character. And not only that, and I know the Shazam family is a real thing in the comics, but that's something I think they should have introduced like in the third film because it almost makes Shazam a secondary character in his own movies. And just like Adam elaborated, the villains are so like forgettable that, you know, if you don't have a strong villain to go up against, it's almost like they should have had Black Adam, you know?
Yeah.
Like if we would have had a Shazam Black Adam movie like it is in the comic books, then the Shazam movies would have been more memorable. It's not that I hate the Shazam movie because I don't hate it. I might have said that, but and honestly, I don't hate it. To me, I just feel like they're very forgettable. And it's not something that's like high on my list to watch again. And I felt like the trailer for the second movie was more of the same of the first movie, which is more of the same that I didn't really care for. So, but Black Adam trailer, what'd you think, Britt? Are you super hype?
No, but I am going to see it.
Why
So
you
I'm not
gotta be
going to say
hating
like
on everything, Britt? Why you hating on every damn thing? Big surprise
I'm
there.
not hating on nothing, but I can
For
say the
shame.
graphics. I'm about to say the CGI and the graphics look good. But to talk about your Shazam comment before Black Adam, and I apologize. Brittany is at home right now visiting my family, and they're on the other side of this wall. So if you hear them, that's why. Just a disclaimer. But with look, I'm just like, because my mama gonna talk regardless. So when it came to Shazam, it just shows that the DCEU didn't probably have as much faith that they were going to get to a third film. So they were like, let's just try to pack everything in this first one. If it does well, then we can kind of try to sparse it out and add in Black Adam and all of that. So it kind of shows how much they didn't have faith in their own property, that they could have spaced it out enough to build upon it. And then with the Black Adam trailer, I think it looks good. I mean, The Rock is The Rock, so I still hear him and not a character. But yeah, I don't think it's anything that I felt like, oh, this is gonna flop. But again, I feel like they do a better job editing their trailers than they do the actual movies. So we will see.
Yeah, and that's we're gonna kind of follow up with that with the third topic, which is the DC overall, because I felt like Marvel has really kind of dropped the ball, and this is gonna be a huge topic toward the end of this stream. But I feel like DC, it was their time to really pick up the mantle now, right? It was like, okay, you're under new management and all this stuff. I was thinking that they were going to start getting the ball rolling and whatnot. And then they come out Saturday and they do pretty much nothing. Like DC does nothing. You know, like they knew what the rumors were with Henry Cavill coming back, and we didn't hear anything about Henry Cavill coming back. The Rock kind of hinted a little bit, but to me, I feel like DC just really dropped the ball. What do you guys think about the DC stuff that they did not show? Or
yeah. Well, my whole thing was like, well, let's get this right off the bat. They can't do anything for Flash for obvious fucking reasons.
Yeah.
Let's just,
because he's in another universe, man.
Yeah, I know he's in another universe. You can't see me. You can't see Ezra. You can't see Ezra. He's in another universe, man.
People and put him in another universes.
Yeah, like there was like no kind of wow factor from what DC was doing. Like I think that's what you're getting at. And like for example, like I think back to years ago, I can't remember if it was 2013 or 2014, when Zack Snyder was at the panel, okay, and he had the one actor reading off that line from Dark Knight Returns, and then you saw the Batman Superman logo, like everyone goes fucking nuts. That's the kind of moment you needed. You needed something like that, and they just went, no, just show them a few trailers, they'll be happy.
Yeah, and then Marvel comes out.
They gave no fucks
later and just like blew.
But do you think that's their way of trying to manage expectations? Like, I just feel like they're like, hey, I can save my budget, stop doing all this spectacle stuff because I doubt. Like, at what point do you look at it?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine. I was gonna say, just like, at what point do you accept your fate and realize, like, hey, let me stop investing so much and just let's see what happens.
How much money do you think it would have cost a lot to have Henry Cavill show up on stage? Like that's not that's a big moment that cost you nothing.
Like my thing, like my whole thing is like that could have been your wow moment. Okay, you don't even need like you don't even need anything on a screen. Just have Henry Cavill say, "I'm doing Man of Steel 2." Everyone would have been nuts. You would have been the fucking talk of Comic-Con. Okay, all you had to do was greenlight Man of Steel 2. And you win, and you fucking win. Kang Dynasty, fuck that. But Man of Steel 2, bitches.
All they had to do was have Henry Cavill come up and then get into a fighting face-to-face off with The Rock.
Oh,
and
fuck
that's it. That's all you needed.
Yeah.
That would have been the highlight of Comic-Con.
And the thing is, Dwayne Johnson has revealed, like, they not only have the same agent, they're actually really good friends, and he fucking loves Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Okay, like he would love to work with him as Superman. So, like, what the fuck are you doing, DC? Come on, make this shit happen.
They're making Shazam sequels that we all wanted. Okay,
of course.
So let's get over to the Marvel side, because I'm sorry if you're a DC fan, DC really didn't have a whole lot for us to talk about. Marvel's where all
Yes.
the juice is, which I have a lot to kind of not rant about, but I got
I
some
do
things.
too.
I got a lot of things to say.
I
And
do
I actually
as
got to
well.
pull up something here because I got to pull up this Twitter because I need to go through and actually talk about some of the stuff here. But
Okay.
yeah, hold on.
All right.
Okay, so I got it on here. Okay, so right now we have almost 100 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Please, if you haven't done so already,
Hi, Mom.
smash that like button. I would say hi, mom, to my mom, but that's not happening. But I mean, technically,
Her
I can say
spirit
hi.
and memory lives
She
forever.
might be looking
I'm
down on
sorry.
me.
Dude. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, smash that like button. We got 100 people watching. Again, I don't know where Danny is. I've been texting him. Hopefully he's okay. So Marvel side now. And we're gonna start off with, let me pull up the topics here. Let's start with the She-Hulk trailer. And then we'll get into the Wakanda Forever trailer. Then we're gonna get into the phase 4, phase 5, phase 6 stuff. Because I think that's where most of the discussion is gonna come. She-Hulk trailer, it's okay. It didn't do anything to like super wow me. I felt like after I saw the first trailer, I'm like, hey, looks decent. Can't wait. CGI still looks kind of the Daredevil cameo at the end I thought was intriguing. And it looks like she's gonna be a lawyer for supervillains or superpowered people. This was stuff that we all kind of speculated going through.
Yeah.
The trailer, I didn't think it was awful. I didn't think it was great. It was something I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna check it out and see what happens. But the CGI does look a little shoddy to me. What about you guys?
Personally, I think the trailer was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I like that we got a bigger sense of like what this is going to be about. I love that she actually has to represent Blonsky.
Yeah.
Okay. I love how she just goes in with her grievance. Like, listen, I gotta have a major conflict. This guy tried to kill my cousin. Yeah, that's fine. Like, okay, thanks, boss. All right. But that was funny. Where I thought the second half of the trailer was much better because it showed all of that. The first half with like them doing like the montage training and stuff, I don't know. The humor was very hit and miss for me. And I like Mark Ruffalo, but like there's one moment where like she actually purposely looks at the camera, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, Deadpool.
Yeah, like that was just stupid. No, so far I think it looks decent. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I love that again they went back to that abomination look that we saw in Shang-Chi. Like obviously he's evolving. And yeah, obviously the Daredevil thing's gonna kick ass. So and She-Hulk, hot as shit. She can violate my rights. I swear to God.
She's a lawyer. She wouldn't violate your rights.
She can. I'm saying she could.
I'm
saying she could. Okay, fine. Get someone to violate my rights. She can fucking represent me.
What about you, Britt?
So I'm just gonna be the opposite of everything y'all say. I didn't care for the females getting on the first try undertone in the first half of the trailer because it was just like, oh yeah, you fall asleep and you go back to being your regular self, and then you can control this. You can throw a boulder further than me, and I've been the Hulk for years. You can jump for like it was just like, so you just a weak man? That's how I just was.
It's 2022, baby. Women are better than everything.
Yeah.
So,
and if you're bi or trans or lesbian, you got extra power. You got the LGBTQRS123XYZ power.
And just remember, if you are a straight white male,
you're
the fucking
dumb
devil.
As shit. Yes.
You are the fucking devil. You are the devil, Baba Boucher.
White males had their time to shine. Now it's time for females and the alphabet.
That was our time in the mud. I'll tell you what, shit.
The females be like, it's morphin' time. LGBTQRXWXYZ.
Okay.
That was fucking awesome.
Yes, that was. And I apologize for any eardrums for my laughing. Uh, but so
I'm
yeah, so
I'm not a bigot for making a joke over what is actually
You're
happening in
not.
the
You're
world.
not.
That does not make me a bigot.
You're not. But go ahead.
so yeah, so that was kind of like my initial thought when I saw the trailer, where I was just like, okay. And then when we kind of got a little bit more into the plot, it did have some funny moments, but overall it looked like the first trailer, just like a little bit of more pieces added to it. But I'm gonna watch it regardless. It's just still kind of these Disney Plus shows, you can tell there's made more for profit than for quality.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I feel like these Disney Plus shows are made more for content than anything. It's like we need to get content on our platform. Just release as much shit as possible. Which
Yeah. That's what it's looking like, honestly.
yeah. So the Wakanda Forever. So I there was a lot of shit going on last night, and I decided I would talk about everything today, but I wanted to talk about the Wakanda Forever trailer last night. On Lame Duck said, just Lame Duck threw a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Elliot Page. I am not going to call her Elliot, even though I technically called her Elliot. But Ellen Page as super gay, unlimited power. First of all, whoever thinks Ellen Page should be cast as Barry Allen, you guys need to go smash your head up against the
Like
wall.
what?
There's people people on my Facebook that's going, oh, Ellen Page should replace Ezra Miller.
As the Flash.
Why?
I swear to God, I will never watch another DC film ever again if they do that.
But the thing about it is, and I know we on this subject, but on that topic, in the Umbrella Academy, she's the least. How do I explain? She probably got paid the most, but she has the least effect or role in that show.
Mm.
If that, like, I'm trying to figure out how to word that properly, and it's not coming out. But it's like you're the most famous quotation mark person, but your role is the weakest. That's
Yes.
nice. There we go. Like I was like, I don't know how else to say it. So it's like, yeah, no, I would not want to see her as the Flash, see him
No.
as the Flash.
I know Adam was an
I
Ellen Page fan. I was never an Ellen Page
I
fan.
actually was a big Ellen Page. I was a big Ellen Page fan. Like I loved Hard Candy. Even as Kitty Pryde, I don't think she was bad.
No,
I don't. I hate
forgettable as Kitty.
I hate X-Men 3. Okay, but she was fine as Kitty.
she's an Inception, right?
Yeah,
that's the same person.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's. I don't want to offend nobody pronouns. But
First of all, fuck
thank
pronouns.
you, 112.
Pronouns are just some made up shit people want to add to their fucking titles now. You can't have your own goddamn pronoun. The fact that Ezra Miller considers himself they just shows
you are not a they. They is plural.
Yeah. And for all the stupid people out in media who sit there and support, not support this, but feed into it by actually, if I had an interview with Ezra Miller, first of all, I wouldn't want to because he's not in this universe. But if I did, it's like, sir, hey, him, not they. By you guys sitting there and feeding into that shit, it makes it where more people do that shit. You cannot have your own pronouns, motherfuckers. Damn. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to go on that, but fuck, if I offend you with your pronouns, oh fucking well. I'm sorry. I'm just tired of that shit, man. He is not they. He is not they. Not they. And technically, Ellen Page is a he now. Technically, he's got, I think, got like a dick sewed on or something. I'm not sure.
Okay, so and with that commentary, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever. Adam, are you like smoking weed or something off camera?
No, I'm not. I'm fucking with.
Keep shutting the camera off. I'm like, are you okay? So yeah, Wakanda Forever was the trailer that I was the one I had to talk about last night. As soon as I got home, it was like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, I still got to talk about this thing. I seen people post that they cried on it. I didn't cry.
Yeah, I saw some people.
I definitely felt goosebumps watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said in my video, you don't get a real sense of what the movie is by this trailer. Yeah. You just know that it's the Atlanteans. Basically, T'Challa's dead. You see Shuri. You see Ironheart. You know, what's that, Adam?
It's actually not the Atlanteans because they've completely changed Namor's backstory.
Oh, yeah? How'd you find that out?
They revealed it already. Yeah, they were like, well, we didn't want to draw comparisons to Aquaman, even though Namor came
But that's how
first.
y'all wrote it.
Okay,
Like,
so they basically went, no, he's not Atlantean. He's like a Mayan king or some shit.
Oh
I
man.
swear to God. And I read that. I'm like, oh come on. Like, listen, I understand the comparisons to Aquaman because Aquaman was a fucking massive ripoff of Namor. Okay, and I get that Aquaman came first, but if you're gonna do Namor, do him right.
Yeah.
yeah,
You
I
can
agree.
you can do different things with him. You can change up the origin story a little bit. There's no reason not to include Atlantis
Yeah.
and not make him the king of Atlantis. That's dumb.
Yeah, not only that, there is a big difference between Namor and Aquaman. Namor's a mutant. They introduced mutants.
Yeah,
So, like that disappoints me a lot, man. You
I,
really
I
brought me down now, bro.
yeah. That brought me down when I read it, and I was like, oh, you got me.
Cause I've been waiting for
Fucking
Namor
stupid.
for a while to come in this
Yeah,
universe.
man.
And then man, that brought
Submariner,
me down.
motherfuckers.
But I thought about
Based off this trailer, and sorry to cut y'all off. I'm gonna
no,
be
go
the
ahead.
most honest I can. Disney about to make a lot of money off of black folk for this.
Well, they did
But
the
I
first time
think
too.
that I
Yeah.
think I think this movie is gonna be a flop. Like I just think it's gonna be
Hold on,
like
what do you mean by
it just
flop? What do you mean by flop? Because flop by definition, flop
no
means financial.
financially. I think it's going to hit $1 billion again because black folk gonna come out to mourn another black man.
So
Just being
you
frank.
think the movie's just gonna suck? That's what you mean.
Yes, yes. I
Okay.
think it's gonna ride so heavily on, unfortunately, his passing away, the attack on Wakanda, and it's not gonna actually be much content other than
I,
that.
I think this is gonna feel almost like it's gonna feel bloated, I think. And what I mean by that, because when you're looking at the trailer, it okay. I'm gonna kind of compare this to the new Avatar trailer, right? The James Cameron Avatar trailer looks really good, right?
Yeah.
But all we see is really cool looking images. We have no idea what the story is.
And the somber music.
Yeah. The Black Panther movie, the trailer, Wakanda Forever, has just a bunch of series of really beautiful images, and we have no idea what the story is. And I'm kind of confused here because we get a sense of the queen, it's going like, I lost everything, blah blah blah. I mean, how would you like to be Shiri just sitting there like, mom, you still got me? Oh, fuck you, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got
right.
nothing. I lost everything, dude. You lost your husband and your son. You still got your daughter right there. Like I lost everything. So I thought that was like kind of like, but I thought the trailer was beautiful, but I don't have a sense of what's really going on. Apparently, we got the not really the Atlanteans gonna go against the Wakandans, and we have the Queen Mother. And then I heard a rumor, I don't know this for sure, that T'Challa had a kid before the snap or something that he didn't know about. And I'm here. You had no idea what that trailer is, and then you see a shot of Black Panther with the claws come out, but who is that as Black Panther? It was just a bunch of people really looking in the distance. You really don't have a whole lot of the go by with that. Just a bunch of people just standing out in the distance. So I thought the trailer was good. I just don't have a sense of what they're doing. But like I think out of all the trailers we've got, it was my favorite trailer coming out of Comic-Con. But you don't have a sense of what it is. And another reason why I feel like this thing is bloated is because you're doing the Atlantean storyline, you're doing the T'Challa death storyline, you're doing the Wakanda storyline, and you're doing Ironheart too. It's like it just feels like, wow, man, you got so much stuff in here, It's just so much stuff in here. So yeah, I just don't have a sense of what's really going on with it. But I do think, guys, calm down. I realize it's a teaser. Y'all don't have to throw hate on me, okay? I'm just saying. I said I like you guys. Calm down. Don't attack me. All right. I said I like it. Okay. I'm not bashing nothing. I'm just saying. I'm factually. If you look at it, you have no sense of what's going on. That's all I'm saying. Factually, no one's bashing it, guys. Calm down. All right. Chill. Everybody chill, man. Calm down, guys. Nobody's bashing nothing here. So that goes into the next topic here, and that is Phase 4, Phase 5, Phase 6. I want to do this all in one topic. What's up, Adam?
Oh no, nothing. Go ahead.
So
before we jump into that, I can say I love the music, and I pray that Kendrick Lamar does the soundtrack again because I thought they flowed that very nicely in the teaser trailer. I'm just saying, don't be surprised if the movie is being leveraged heavily on feelings versus quality. That's what my biggest fear is. Because if we really watch Black Panther again, it was a great film, but it still was a very traditional MCU film. It just had Black culture added on top of it, which took it to a new level. Yeah. So I'm just saying, do I think it's gonna hit $1 billion? Yes. But do I think the quality is gonna align with that $1 billion is gonna reach?
No.
Probably not.
And that's a great segue. People
were confused on how I was saying it, so I just want to clarify.
That's a great segue into the next statement I'm about to make. You think the quality is not going to be there? Is that any different than anything else we got in Phase 4?
No. Like Eternals was a beautiful, boring mess. I hate that movie.
They announced yesterday the end of Phase 4. Wakanda Forever is going to be the last movie in Phase 4. This is the first phase without an Avenger movie. Then we got the lineup for Phase 5. Then we got, again, no Avengers movie. Then we got the lineup for Phase 6. Phase 6 only has 3 things in there. 2 of them are Avengers movies in the same damn year. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is going on? Did Kevin Feige lose his goddamn mind?
No. I'm going to say that. No, look, I'm going to say this. Okay. One, if you're making Wakanda Forever, the last film in Phase 4, okay, you better make that something that's going to connect something. Because, like, honestly, if the last film in the phase does not connect anything, the whole thing is going to feel fucking aimless. The entire fucking season, because that's what this phase has felt like. It feels aimless. There's been a couple good films in there. Do not get me wrong, okay, but some of them have been massive disappointments. Thor: Love and Thunder was a pile of shit. All right, and Phase 5. All right, so we got Quantumania. Who gives a shit? Secret Invasion. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Awesome. Okay, can't wait for that. Echo. Loki season 2. Okay, Marvels. All right. Blade. Yeah. Ironheart. No. What the fuck is that one? Agatha. Not even look. I love Agatha Harkness. I'm not even looking forward to that. Okay. Daredevil. Of course. 2 thumbs up on that shit. Okay. Although I am worried about how the quality of it is going to be, since it's a Disney Plus show. You can't really do the gritty
18
shit
episodes, though.
with Daredevil.
18 episodes, though.
I know 18 episodes, but one, they recasted Elektra. Okay, which I don't even know why you need Elektra. Elektra's supposed to be fucking dead. And fucking they are replaced her with the chick from Bloodshot.
Hey, I'm down for that, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's hot. Okay, but I'm like, I'm sure that other actress needed work though. Fucking Captain America: New World Order, I really don't care. Thunderbolts, I really don't care. And now we're getting into Phase 6. They're already talking about Phase 6 and what's going to be in Phase 6. And I'm sitting here going, this is calling it too early. This is fucking no, because this is, I don't care how soon these movies are coming out in 2025, whatever. Okay, it doesn't fucking matter, because by then, if you continue on this aimless path, you're gonna lose a lot of fucking people. Okay, and by the time you get to Phase 6, no one's gonna fucking give a shit anymore. Okay, because I'm sorry, this would be like if in the middle of Phase 1, like after Iron Man 2, they announced, okay, well, just wait another 9 years, guys. Okay, we'll have Infinity War and Endgame waiting for you.
Yeah,
you know, like
that comes to sort of my point here. So, looking at this, look at Fantastic Four. That's Phase 6, right? That was announced as a part of Phase 4.
Or it was
2 years ago at D23. Look at these. Ant-Man 3, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. These were all supposed to be Phase 4 films. How they got moved to Phase 5, I don't know. And I see people in the chat going, well, Spider-Man ended Phase 3 and Ant-Man ended Phase 2. Yes, but technically, we all consider the Avengers movie as the season finale of those phases. And secondly, I want to point this out. Okay, look at this. How long did it take us to get to the end of Phase 3? 10 fucking years. Okay, the Infinity Saga was 10 years long. You mapped out 3 phases in the course of 4 years.
Yeah.
What took 10 years for the first 3 phases, you're breezing out fucking 3 phases of the multiverse saga in 4 years.
Yeah,
But that's
which I'm
also
sorry.
because it's because they didn't have Disney Plus, so it's like the catch-22, where it's like, oh, we had to space it out because these were all movies.
Yeah,
But
but
now we
how
have the
much of this stuff is
possibility of.
actually good though?
Yeah, like
Well, that's. That. Oh, sorry, Adam. You can go.
no, I was gonna say like they were just announcing these projects, but it seems to me like they can't possibly have a story for all this yet or a clear fucking roadmap. Okay, especially if you're watching these films in Phase 4, are you seeing a connection
No,
with any of this shit?
And they're calling these
other than
phases,
multiverse.
But there's only been 2 movies involving multiverse.
Exactly.
Doctor Strange and I'm sorry, but Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. They're calling this the multiverse saga. What the fuck? You're introducing it's very, very sloppy. Go ahead, Brett.
So a very naive question. So people, please don't judge me. Did every single comic connect to each other?
No, but I can go back to the phases and show you where all the phase movies connected to each other.
Yeah.
Right. No, I know. I'm trying to again being devil's advocate and being like, oh well, all the comics ain't connect to each other, so every single movie or property doesn't. And if they're saying this in the multiverse, then I can be that person and be like, oh well, I Am Groot randomly is connected to something that ain't gonna really affect the main
here's the thing,
timeline,
though.
but it affects all these other ones.
Here's the thing, though. He put the title on this and said these 3 phases, 4 through 6, is called the multiverse saga. Kevin Feige put that in. Okay, so that means that they all are supposed to be connected some way. You go back and look at the first Iron Man movie. By introducing Nick Fury and Phil Coulson, that sets up the universe. How does that tie into Incredible Hulk? Robert Downey Jr. shows up. They mention they want the Abomination, but whatever. Then in Captain America, the Tesseract, which is basically the first Infinity Stone. Then we get into
Thor brings in Loki.
Thor brings in Loki, as well as Coulson and everybody in there. That ties into Iron Man 2, which again
then you had Iron Man 2, which was just a giant trailer for the Avengers.
And then you have the Avengers. And then you get into the second one, which is Iron Man 3, setting up Ultron with the robots. Thor
I get the beginning was connected and it flowed beautifully. And it's like with the ones they doing now, it's minor Easter eggs. Like I know I missed last week, but for me, like when I watched the last episode of Ms. Marvel and they said, oh, you got a mutation, it's like, bro, you can even like bluntly say you're a mutant. Like I think even though it said mutation and it also played the music, but that music was for true fans that understood it. Like I screamed when I heard the word mutation.
Yeah.
I missed the music, and that's just because I watched it literally at 3 a.m. But it's like, why can't you just bluntly say, "Hey, girl, you a mutant," or have somebody that is a mutant tell her versus a mini Iron Man.
This is how disjointed this series of this. First of all, it took 10 years for the Thanos saga to be over with, right? They're doing this in the course of like 4 years. Okay, tell me. Okay, I'm gonna go over just the movies and stuff right here, right? Spider-Man No Helm, multiverse. Okay. Doctor Strange, multiverse. Okay. Obviously, multiverse type films. Okay. Black Widow, nothing to do with the multiverse. Shang-Chi, ancient rings from like a different place. Okay. That kind of ties into Miss Marvel with her ancient bracelet. Okay. So I don't know where ancient stuff goes into the multiverse. Then you have I gotta tip my head. Eternals. Giant Celestial comes out of the Earth's ass. Nobody talks about this giant robot in the middle of the ocean.
Nope.
The fact that a giant world-sized robot comes to judge the Earth. I don't know what the fuck that has to do with the multiverse, but they don't even.
No one was looking outside that day, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody looked up. So I got 3 super chats. Well, let me get to these real quick.
Okay.
Always School said there's a rumor that Doctor Doom will be in the post-credit scene. Very possibly, if they're gonna go with the Secret War storyline, that might be possible.
Yeah,
because Doctor Doom did become God at the end of the Secret Wars storyline.
Yeah.
And Doctor Strange was like, it was Doctor Strange and Doom that were basically gods at the end of that, and Doctor Doom became the god of the. It's weird. It was Hickman. Hickman's a horrible writer, in my opinion. I actually think the Secret War storyline is so convoluted and just
it's very convoluted.
Yeah, but it's possible by that point. And then Rome's threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, everybody who's watching. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll try to get up to 50 likes. And then just some lame duck threw in another $2 super chat. Foggy knows much has been wasted in phase 4. And that's sort of my thing, man. It feels like they're all over the place here. Right? It feels like they want to set up this thing, but they want to set up this thing at the same time, and now they're adding mutants in there, and I'm just like,
it's like you want to plan this shit? Okay, fine. Actually plan this shit and stop pussyfooting around.
And I don't understand why there couldn't be an Avengers type movie at the end of this phase. I really don't understand.
Like you could have done Thunderbolts at the end of this.
Yeah, like
or something to that. Yeah.
You know what? If you know what they should have done, and it actually looks like they would have set it up.
Spider-Man: No Way Home or Young Avengers. It should have been. Could have been the end of this.
Yeah, Spider-Man: No Way Home could have been the end, but with all the new young characters, it looked like Young Avengers probably would have been the smarter play.
Actually, yeah, I'm with you on that one.
With Kate Bishop, Miss Marvel.
But do you think they really set up like that? Like, it's I know they're building to them, but they're all from Disney Plus, and how many people are actually watching it? So they're kind of trying to test the waters to see if people actually mess with them. But you have like all these.
I'm not stupid. I understand it's set up, but what I'm telling you is, you go back and look at the first 3 phases of Marvel, and you can't sit there and tell me that this hasn't been put together very sloppy without a coherent pathway plot point. I'm not making this shit up. One saga took 10 fucking years for them to set up. This one they're doing in the course of from 2020 to 2025. Okay, 3 phases within that time. Most of this shit doesn't connect to a goddamn thing. It's like my dick being connected to the doorknob. The only time it gets used is when I'm drinking. I want to hump the shit. You know, like that. I'm not making this shit up. Look at it. Look at it. Like, I'm sorry, I don't see where it's very soppily put together. If I can sit here and praise Kevin Feige for all the good he's done, then I can also sit here and have criticisms when I feel like something is not good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit there and bash DC for doing something and then Marvel turn around and do the same exact thing. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I thought you were going in on me until
First of all, Rashawn, capping is not a word, okay? By definition, I know what you people call capping. You guys consider it called lying. I'm lying. Capping means lying. Capping, okay, first of all, just say I'm lying. Technically, I'm not lying. It's my opinion. My opinion can't be a lie because it's my damn opinion. And capping, what capping actually means is, you see this right here? See, this is a cup.
What's a cap in your ass?
This is a cap. Okay, I am capping my cup. Okay, it's not lying. It's called capping. Okay, so stop with the crappy lingo. Get a dictionary. Thank you. So there we go. I just lost like 30 viewers, but it's cool. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry how I feel about what they're doing with these 3 phases.
Yeah, I honestly, I'm failing to see much of a connection. And like the whole thing is like, okay, you want us to wait for an Avengers movie, that's fine, but you're waiting all the way till phase 6.
And then you're giving us 2 in 1 year.
Yeah, and I don't like, guys, take your fucking time to develop this shit. To stop rushing it. Okay, because you're gonna end up with such subpar content, rushing all this shit out. All right, that you're gonna lose a lot of your fucking fan base. It's just how it's gonna be. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm actually happy for the breath of air right now of not worrying about a new MCU property being dropped, because I think the next one is Groot. I Am Groot, and then
I didn't even watch that trailer because I don't care.
It's really cute. I watched it on Instagram.
If I want to look at something cute, I would just look at a puppy.
No, I mean, it is a puppy. It's so cute. He farted, and a leaf came out, and the little thingies were happy, and then he danced, and that was it. And it showed you that this has nothing to do with life. It's just to make you happy for a moment.
No. What's funny is there was a reviewer I used to watch. He doesn't really do reviews anymore, but his name was Confused Matthew, and he did this whole thing about how Marvel about Marvel, and he was like, but I swear to God, in about 20 fucking years, okay, they're just gonna have all these goddamn things just running off a damn assembly line willy nilly. Jesus Christ, he was only off by like 10.
Adam, there's a super chat in here saying, Adam, are you writing any new films?
Am I writing any? If you're saying, am I making any new videos? Not at the moment. I've got a child coming in like 2 months.
Hey.
So
September, baby.
Yep.
So back to the MCU train wreck. Look, I just feel like the way Brittany felt with the Wakanda trailer is I feel like they're going for quantity over quality. That's what I feel. Right. I don't think these phases are as thought out as previous phases. That's what I mean. I don't think they're thought out as much as previous phases, because maybe they should have done like the Eternals as the end of this phase, because to me it just feels weird that this giant celestial stuck its dick out of the fucking earth and nobody's talking about it.
His hand, bro. It's his hand.
First of all, do you know what that would do to the Earth's climate?
Like, dude, I said that. Let's go. Yeah, like it would destroy the Earth.
Yeah, like there'll be like liquid hot magma coming out of the Earth's crust and shit.
Magma.
It would have like tidal waves and everything. And I'm just like, if that would at least ended this phase, I would be like, all right, okay, well, how are they gonna follow this up? But that shit was like the second or third movie in this phase, and ain't nobody talking about this shit at all. I don't know. Oh my god, this dude is all over the place with Adam's wiener.
So when quick question before you read the super chat, when is Blade supposed to come out then?
I got it right here. It is phase 5. And the release date looks like November 2023. November 3rd, 2023.
Okay. So it's nope, don't say that out loud, Brittany. Okay.
No, it's not Black History Month yet.
No, it's not Black History Month. I was about to say it's November, the new month for Black movies, but I said it now because I was just like, Wakanda Forever coming out in November this year, and then Blade is November next year. But okay. That's soon, so that's not bad.
Yeah, it's a little over a year. Tanner said, Adam, do you think MCU will erupt Blade Runner?
Usurp Blade Runner?
He's kind of like all off topic. But I appreciate the super chats, but we're trying to stay on topic here, buddy, dude. Thank you, Tanner. Appreciate
Not really sure what you're asking.
Yeah, appreciate you. And if you look at this list here, right, it says, okay, so Ant-Man 3 is a movie. Secret Invasion, they haven't even been setting up Secret Invasion. Like, is anybody looking forward to Secret Invasion?
No.
I feel it's just going to be like a lot of cop-outs with like people we're going to find out to be Skrulls, but they haven't even really set it up. The last thing they showed with a Skrull was Spider-Man Far From Home years ago.
All of Ms. Marvel's friends are Skrulls.
Wait, yeah, WandaVision had the one Skrull scene as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I told you how much I remember that. So that's Disney Plus. Guardians 3 is the movie. Echo Disney Plus. Loki Disney Plus. The Marvels is a movie. Blade is a movie. Ironheart is Disney Plus. Agnetha Disney Plus. Daredevil. Disney Plus. Captain America is a movie, and according to this, Thunderbolts is a movie. There's no Disney Plus logo next to it.
So there's 6 movies.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
Okay, 6 movies. And how many Disney Plus?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shows.
Yeah, 6
so it's 12 things in phase 5.
Yeah.
And they all not coming out.
That's I do think phase 6 is going to be bigger than this. I think this is just what they got announced right now. Because there's no way they're only going to have 3 these Marvel things in phase 6, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I don't know. It just feels very sloppy. I don't know. It just feels sloppy to me. It just feels sloppy. And a lot of these Disney Plus shows, like, I don't even care about any of them. Like the Agnetha one, I liked her in WandaVision. I don't want to see a show with that bitch.
Yeah, like honestly, Agatha Harkness is. Let me tell you something. She's an interesting character in the comics, but not someone who I feel can carry a show. So I'm not seeing it.
Always Cool said maybe Kevin is on drugs at the moment, or Bob Chapek is fucking him over. The Captain America New World Order also kind of confuses me a little bit because it's so far out.
Yeah.
2 years away, especially since Falcon Winter Soldier was a very early on Disney Plus show compared to a lot of these.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't really understand what that is exactly, what that movie's gonna be. Thunderbolts, I'm kind of confused on. We really don't know much about Blade other than Mahershala Ali.
Well, no, what I'm curious about Thunderbolts is, okay, you're doing a Thunderbolts movie now. Well, it's great that you waited until the actor who played Thunderbolt Ross is dead, but I mean,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
they could always put him as the Red Hulk and just cast somebody else to do it in CGI
God.
and just don't,
Yeah.
so they can still put that in there. But yeah, it's just like I have no interest in Agnetha. I have no interest in Echo. I have very little interest in Secret Invasion. Now, if Secret Invasion was the end of Phase 4, I would have been okay. Even if it was a Disney Plus show, as the end of Phase 4, it's at least
that would have been
yeah, or at the end of Phase 5 or something of that nature. But I don't know, man. It's kind of like all over the place. So yeah, I think I pissed off a lot of people.
Hey, we just stating the facts here.
Yeah. Yep. Staying fast. Brett, you gonna come on the next stream with me?
Yeah.
Brett said, "Fuck no." All right, I'll put the link in the.
Oh no! Today, no. Brittany gotta go to sleep.
Man.
I'm hitting the road first in the morning. I thought you meant next week. Sorry.
Man, yes, I do got iced coffee right here, Source, and I'm capping it. I'm capping my iced coffee. Capping it. Oh, John, what's up?
It's a YouTube drive-by, gonna bust a cap.
In it.
Yeah. I'm capping my iced coffee.
No, I'm about to say it definitely was a show, a release busy weekend, and I'm happy about it. But it still kind of was for me basic. I think is the word I want to use. It has some bits and pieces of excitement, but then it also has some bits and pieces for me where I'm like, am I gonna watch it? Yes. Am I like super excited about it right now? Probably not. Which is something I've just accepted with the recent phases.
I lost the light.
Yeah, so now you got the moody, you got the shadow, and the one brightness on one half.
No, that dude that doesn't know how to talk is like trying to hack my computer. Someone read this for me.
Iced Coffee, FTW, Adam, Wakanda Forever, gonna be Liddy.
I'm not the one with the iced coffee, man. So I mean, like, why are you saying iced coffee for the win, Adam? Like, dude, I'm over here drinking Coke. Like, not even real Coke, like zero sugar shit because I'm on diet. But fucking, like,
dude, that shit's worse for you than regular Coke.
Shut the fuck up. Either way, he's the one with the damn iced coffee, not me. Why are you saying for the win, Adam? Like, dude.
Maybe it's supposed to be a comma where it's like iced coffee, comma, for the win, Adam's in the house. Then Wakanda Forever gonna be.
Well, just say Adam in the house. Ladies, Adam J and Silent Rob are into his house.
I definitely want another Ghost Rider movie.
I would love to see Ghost Rider done. Yeah.
And that was another thing we didn't talk about because it happened earlier this week, which I don't know if they did any promo other than See You Tomorrow with. Why am I having a brain freeze? Ryan Reynolds. Jesus, I am having a brain freeze. But Logan and
the Deadpool movies are on Disney Plus.
Thank you, Deadpool. Yeah. Logan and Deadpool, being on Disney Plus. I thought that was really hype. So I
watched Deadpool 2 tonight.
I thought they was going to announce something in the phases about.
Well, don't forget though. Don't forget, Disney still has D23 later on this year, so they're probably going to have like their biggest stuff where they explain the show stuff at D23. I think they were just using the show, and then they were going to go do that thing. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I know all about slang, bro. I'm capping my iced coffee, bro. I love capping that shit. Whew. Why y'all capping though? I don't know. But anyway, guys.
See this? This is my candle.
We do nothing
There's
but
a cap on it.
That's
I'm
right.
capping, yo. I'm capping, yo.
We capping up in here.
Uh-huh.
All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for checking it out. We will be streaming again in about 5 minutes on the same channel. Well, I'm just switching over to the other stream. I want to thank Brittany and Adam for coming on here. Thank you guys so much for coming and capping with me. No, I love each and every one of you guys. You bunch of Marvel haters.
Mm-hmm.
You bunch of Marvel haters. And thank you, everybody, for all your super chats. I appreciate it. You guys have a great day. And as always, don't be capping. Later.
Bye.